Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, My World Info. Today we're coming up with a new series called as Defensive Journal, and as the first episode, we're gonna talk about Indian Air Force. But before that, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Subscription is free. And without further ado, let's begin. We all know air combat holds a major advantage in modern military warfare. Ever since the end of World War II, almost all the countries in the world have an air force or an air defense force. But today we'll be talking about Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force is considered as the fourth largest air force in the world and has more than 139,000 active personnel and more than 140,000 reserve personnel. The IAF was established on 8th October 1932 as the Royal Indian Air Force and an auxiliary air force of the British Empire, which has seen action since the beginning of World War II. After India got its independence in 1947, the Royal Indian Air Force was handed over to India by the British Raj and it was then named Indian Air Force. The headquarters of Indian Air Force is in the capital city, New Delhi, and the motto of Indian Air Force is "Glory that touches the sky." Since the existence of Indian Air Force, there has been a number of operations and aerial engagements taking place all around the world. Some prominent missions and aerial engagements are World War II, Indo-Pakistan War of 1947, Congo Crisis, Operation Vijay, Indo-Pakistan War of 1965, Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971, Operation Meghadut, Operation Pawan, Kargil War, 2019 Balakot airstrike, India-Pakistan border skirmishes in 2019. To win wars, you need able commanders. The top commanders of Indian Air Force as of 2020 are Commander-in-Chief, President of India Ramnath Kovind, Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Rakesh Singh Bhadauria, Vice Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Harjit Singh Arora. Notable commanders in the Indian Air Force are Marshal of the Indian Air Force Arjun Singh, Air Chief Marshal Pratap Chandra Lal, Air Marshal Subrata Mukherjee are some of the prominent commanders of the Indian Air Force. Each and every air force in the world has an insignia. The rounder insignia of the Indian Air Force is, the fin flash of the Indian Air Force is, the flag of the Indian Air Force is. Okay, the next part is my favorite part. Let us look at the inventory of the Indian Air Force. There are 129 Pakat Jaguars, 69 MiG-29 UPG variants, 260 Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, which form the backbone of the Indian Air Force. A total of 324 LCA Tejas in different variants are planned to be inducted in the future, and a total of 36 Dassault Rafale, which will be inducted very soon. There are a total of 113 MiG-21s in the Indian Air Force. Now let us talk about the helicopters. Before moving forward, if you have enjoyed the video till now, click the like button. If you want to see more content from us, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified. Now let's continue with the Indian Air Force helicopter inventory. Helicopters in the Indian Air Force is used for attack and logistic purpose. As of 2020, the attack helicopters include a total of 22 Apache helicopters, 7 HAL Rudra, and soon to be inducted HAL Light Combat helicopter. Now coming to the logistic part, CH-47 Chinook, HAL Dhruv, Chetak, Cheetah, Mi-8, Mi-17 and Mi-26 are included in the Indian Air Force. Trainer aircraft of the Indian Air Force are Hawk Mk-132, HJT-16 Kiran, Pilatus C-7 Mark II are giving service in the Indian Air Force. Now coming to the transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force. C-130J, C-17 Globemaster III, Illusion IL-76, Antonov AN-32, Dornier DO-228, Boeing 737, Hawker Siddeley HS-748, ERJ-135, and as aerial refueling tankers, the IAF has Illusion 78 MKI. Drones are the new generation aircraft used for recon and bombing missions. The Indian Air Force has DRDO Rustam, IAI Searcher, IAI Heron drone systems. The future of Indian Air Force. A number of aircrafts have been depleting in the IAF since 1990, so the IAF is constantly updating its aging inventory. Indian Air Force will acquire indigenously built aircrafts in the future, and some major plans are AMCA, 5th Gen Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. The first prototype is expected to be out by 2025 or 2026. Orca, Omni-Role Combat Aircraft. Still in design phase, a total of 45 squadrons are expected. Tejas Mk2 or medium weight fighter. The first prototype will be out by 2023 or 2024. The next one is DRDO Ghatak. The DRDO Ghatak is a stealthy unmanned combat aircraft or UCAV. First expected flight is in 2024 or 2025. The latest tender of the IAF is MMRCA 2.0 or Medium Multi-Role Combat Aircraft, and a total of 126 aircraft are to be inducted. In today's strength of the Indian Air Force, there are only 30 squadrons and the required strength of the squadrons are 42. So the IAF is roughly in short of 216 aircrafts. The already finalized deals stand at 40 LCA Tejas Mk1 and 83 Mk1A variants, but these will be replacing aging old Soviet-era MiG-21s. Talking about the Tejas Mk2 variant, which I mentioned before, are still in developmental phase, and they will be replacing Jaguars, Mirage 2000 and even MiG-29s. But we will be keeping that aside for now because IAF will be needing 216 aircrafts. So we will now be talking about the MMRCA 2.0 tender contenders. The first contender is MiG-35, then Saab Gripen, Eurofighter Typhoon, Dassault Rafale, Lockheed Martin F-21, Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet, Sukhoi Su-35, Boeing F-15EX. Totally there are 8 contenders as of now, but there is a very slight probability that the F-35 will also be making a presence here. I will not be talking about the F-35 in this video as it has not yet made its presence here. I will be giving an overlook on all the planes that are mentioned here. The first one is MiG-35. The MiG-35 is a Russian aircraft and is the cheapest among the contenders here. The plus point of this aircraft is flying and weapons carrying capability, but the negative point is the lack in avionics. Russia lacks in avionics compared to the Western world. The next contender we'll be talking about is Saab Gripen NG. Saab Gripen NG is a Swedish-built aircraft. The main advantage of this aircraft is it uses the same engine GE414 which will be used for Tejas Mk2 variants. The maintenance and ecosystem will already be present with India. The IAF will be having a lot of advantage through this. Lockheed Martin F-21. The Lockheed Martin F-21 is an American aircraft and a battle-proven aircraft. The chances of this being picked by the IAF is very high, as Lockheed Martin has already said it will help in development of indigenous aircraft of India. But the disadvantage of this is it is the evolved form of F-16, which Pakistan, India's arch rival, already uses. So there is a 50-50 chance of this getting selected. The next contender is Sukhoi Su-35. Sukhoi Su-35 is a Russian aircraft and India already has an ecosystem for Russian airplanes as they have the MiG-21s, Sukhoi Su-30 MKIs and MiG-29s. The Su-35 getting selected looks grim as it is an evolved version of the Su-30, which India already has. The avionics are almost the same with the Sukhoi Su-30 MKI variant, which India is already using and is the backbone of Indian Air Force. It won't make much sense by purchasing a slightly advanced aircraft. The next contender in this is Boeing F-15EX. Boeing F-15EX is also an American aircraft, which is also a battle-proven aircraft. The record of this aircraft is comparatively very high with good avionics and good payload capability. The only down factor is it belongs to the same class of the Indian Su-30 aircraft, so the probability of this being picked is very low. Boeing FA-18 Super Hornet. Originally a deck-based multi-role aircraft used by the US Navy, it is also a battle-proven aircraft. It uses the same General 414 engine, so if this gets selected, it won't be such a surprise. The next contender is Eurofighter Typhoon. Eurofighter Typhoon is a joint venture by European nations such as England, Germany, Italy and Spain. It is a very highly capable aircraft which is developed by British Aerospace Limited. The disadvantage with this aircraft is the spare parts. Because it is being developed by 4 nations, there is a very low chance that this will get selected. The last one in this contender list is the Dassault Rafale. This plane, which is already being inducted to the Indian Air Force through government-to-government deal and there will also be a TOT transfer of technology to India by France. It is a 4++ generation multi-role or omni-role aircraft, so the Dassault Rafale being picked looks more likely. The top 3 contenders in this tender, in my opinion, is Dassault Rafale, Lockheed Martin F-21, Boeing F-15EX. So we will end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please press the like button. If you want to share your views, please leave a comment. I will be replying to each and every one of them. Please remember to subscribe our channel because we will be bringing you facts from around the world. That is it for today, folks. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next time from My World Info.